Well, hello everyone, what is going on? It is the Almighty Jeff, and we are here with episode 3 of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, the Ezio collection. In the previous episode, we survived a attack on Monteriggioni with Claudia and Maria, but unfortunately Mario died at the hands of Cesare Borgia, who will be our new enemy, or main antagonist of this game. Obviously it was Rodrigo Borgia, his father, in the previous one. And then we turn to the present, where we regained control of Desmond, and he and Lucy went through the sewers of Monteriggioni, which will be our new HQ after the Templars busted our old one. And we're just about to go and release the latch on the door so that Sean and Rebecca can get in as well. Lucy's just gone up ahead, so catch up to her. It's running pretty weirdly, but okay. Come on, Desmond.
Try using that special sight you learned from Altair.
There's something here.
1490, 1420,
Can you open the damn
1421.
bookcase, Desmond?
Alright, alright. Angsty. Angsty Sean. Calm yourself.
You guys did it!
About bloody time. What's that?
Looks like something Ezio left behind. There are numbers underneath it. 1419, 1420, and 1421.
Maybe you should lie down for a bit.
No, it's all right. I'm fine.
Whoa, they really built this place to last. No signs of structural damage, no cell signal either. Should be safe to set up. Let's get the Animus down there.
Okay. Crazy. So there could be years, or there could be something else. I'm not sure what it is. I think it's revealed later, but I've completely forgotten what it actually was. Okay.
Okay, everything's good here. Sean, hide the van in town, and make sure you aren't followed.
What? Where's that smell?
It's my clothes.
They smell like you swam through a sewer.
It was Lucy's idea.
Wait a second, guys. We need power down here. There's a line running nearby I can hook into, but the wattage is weak.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Anything else you two would like? You know, some caviar perhaps? Maybe you'd like me to knit you a lovely hat? No? Fine, follow me.
Alright, you gotta love Sean. You can't hate Sean. He's just the optimum of Britishness. If there was a British assassin, it would be Sean Hastings. It's just complete sarcasm and nerdiness. Just so British. And I love him. I love him for it. Maybe a bit of bias, but you know what I mean. Right. Shawnee boy. What is that run that you're doing there, buddy? Okay. A bit close.
Look around Monteriggioni for circuit boxes. Rebecca's little doodahs, they'll reroute small amounts of electricity to the power line underneath the villa. Don't ask me how they work. If I understood that, I wouldn't be the fella hiding the van.
Yeah. Fair point. Okay, so we gotta reroute connect. Okay. Yeah, okay. Alright, that seems easy enough. Okay, and that bar being way too long on the objective thing is just, it's bugging me a little bit. Why have you got to be so long? Damn you developers. Alright, so it's scaling Monteriggioni's, or the Villa di Torre anyway. So let's activate our Ego Vision, see if we can find anything. Obviously, stuff going on down there. Let's look on the roof, see if there is anything of interest up here. No. Wait, where's the... They don't have the leap of faith thing anymore? There's a little bit that jutted out down here. But I guess maybe it might have got blown off during the siege or something. Okay. Done that. We can just drop off and not really take damage. And Desmond's practically invincible. Oh, I see one. I see one. Let's turn that one on. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Okay, right, keep a lookout for anything else of interest, maybe. I know there are Monteriggioni collectibles. We'll work on it another time. I'm not even sure if they spawn in at this point, but there are 5 collectibles that are hidden throughout the town that kind of represent memoirs from Assassin's Creed 2. So there's like the feather box, the Medici cape, I think Mario's sword is one of them. So yeah, basically if you find any, oh, there's the final one, sweet. So once you find all of them, they'll just appear in the HQ or the sanctuary, and you get a trophy, which we will be getting, but like I said, I don't think they spawn in at this point.
I'm back.
Just in time. The sun's rising.
Yes, it's booted. We're good to go.
Did you miss me? No? Anyone? Hello? Am I speaking out loud? Hello? Workaholics.
Let's get started.
Oh, Sean, I love you. I love you, buddy. Alright, speak to Sean. Hey, Sean. How you doing?
Do you have any clue about those numbers under the drawing?
1419, 1420, 1421. Maybe something to do with the 100 Years' War. Or wait, in 1419, Pope Martin V arrived in Florence, right? He left for Rome in 1420, and that was the same year Brunelleschi began building the Duomo. And in 1421... in 1421... Yeah, I'll have to do some more research, I think.
Okay, well, you know, should get some witty British intelligence there.
So, what do you think of Monteriggioni?
This is not Monteriggioni. Monteriggioni existed in the Renaissance. Ask me how the town was in 1554 when it was seized by Florence, and I'll tell you.
Huh. I figured you'd like it nowadays. Seems not to have changed much.
Exactly. History is the study of change. Change is life. When things become static, it means they're dead.
Okay, well, thanks for that, Sean.
My work requires attention, Desmond.
Okay, Sean. Alright, speak to Lucy.
What are we gonna do about Abstergo?
Wait it out. As soon as we find the apple, I get in contact with our other teams in Europe, but as far as Italy goes, we're on our own.
It'd be nice to have some help from above.
Our top assassins are busy gathering info about the Templar satellite launch. We've pinpointed several possible facilities in the US, China, and Russia, but there are no clear leads yet.
Okay.
What are the other teams doing?
Combating Abstergo's search for pieces of Eden. As far as I know, Abstergo has no clue about the temples and Ezio's apple. We might actually be ahead for once.
Okay. Hey, Rebecca.
You seem focused.
I've been busy patching new systems into Baby here. She's only gonna get better.
Is Desmond going to be able to relive memories this time?
Matter of fact, he will.
Okay, that means basically you can replay memories.
Always a tech geek?
Nah, I was into sports, but then I broke my leg and started playing with computers. Who knew that coding could be just as exhilarating as strapping on a board and dropping out of a helicopter?
Just FYI, you might want to get your adrenal glands checked. You know? Because that is not normal.
That's true, Sean, that's true. Yeah, you shouldn't be getting as excited. Something like that.
Gotta stay with the code.
Right, so there are a couple of other things. For one, I don't know if we can interact... No, we can't interact with the Statue of Altair yet. That leads to a pretty humorous cutscene, one of my favourites in the game. Which we can't do yet, and there's also this computer which we should be able to use to access our emails, but seems like we don't have anything yet. So we'll pop out the Animus from time to time, and don't think we're actually ever booted out of the Animus until the very end of the game. This time, unlike the past 2 games. So you've just got to kind of manually leave from now and again if you want to catch all the emails and interactions with people and stuff like that. And obviously we will need to leave at some point to get those collectibles in Monteriggioni. But for now, let us climb into Baby for the second time. Obviously the first time was just a regular Animus, but this is Baby. Baby special. And we've got Sanctuary. Obviously that's for accessing the Sanctuary, I guess. And we're doing 10 minutes in, that's not too shabby.
As you may have noticed in the van, I've made some improvements to the Animus, and I've also patched in a new VR training program. Here, you can show off all those flashy moves you picked up from your ancestors. Let me open one of the missions.
Right, yes. In 45 seconds, get the longest kill streak possible, but score equals best kill times number of guards killed. Alright, so we'll also be doing all of these. We're going to be getting gold on all of these. We'll split it up, obviously, throughout the game, like we did with the training in Monteriggioni the last time. We'll kind of split it up, but obviously we've got to do this one first. It's pretty easy, I find. I don't know if I'll get gold this time because of our streak getting interrupted, but we'll see. So it's not actually going to tell us because it wasn't really an official one, but it does still save. We'll have to check that. Yeah, so we're close.
To the Animus desktop. As you complete training sessions, I'll add additional challenges. To stop your subconscious from rejecting Ezio's later memories, you're going to have to live them in the order his genome recorded them. Highlight sequence 2 for me, Desmond. Good, now select it and you're going to see the memories inside. Once you've unlocked a memory, by accessing this menu, you can relive it as many times as you want.
But what if there are memories I just want to forget?
Desmond, this is very important. If you need to take a break, log out of the Animus. You can leave the machine whenever you like.
I'm all set to go. Don't worry.
One last thing. As you raise your synchronization by executing events the way Ezio lived them, you might even discover some repressed memories. Okay, let's get started. Select the first memory.
Yeah, so Desmond controls this. You don't actually have to press anything. Bit of a stupid tutorial.
I've been looking at those gibberish 5-digit codes from the end of Subject 16's files, and I seem to have discovered a remarkable coincidence. The codes correspond perfectly with coordinates inside the Animus. I've tagged the landmarks, pinpointed by the coordinates with eye icons in the database. Now, odds are you won't find anything there, but, well, who knows?
So that's pretty much, I don't know what the Ride the Unicorn thing is. We've got a cutscene coming up, but I'll talk about what I was going to say afterwards.
Calmatevi. The pain will end soon.
Where have you brought me?
Nowhere, Messere. A man left you here.
Did he say anything?
Only this. You are to meet Messer Machiavelli in front of the Mausoleo di Augusto. Let me help you get dressed.
The same man who brought me here gave me these clothes?
Si, Messere.
There we go. Looking good, Ezio. We are returned to Roma, January 1500.
Roma.
Yes. Or what is left of it since the Borgia came to power.
And the mausoleo.
Unfortunately, you cannot see it from here.
How about from the top of that church?
Yes, but the stairs up are closed.
That should not be a problem. Vi ringrazio di tutto quello che avete fatto per me, buona donna. Addio.
Alright, sequence 2, A Wilderness of Tigers. As good as new, find a doctor to heal the wounds from the villa attack, then climb the church tower to locate the Mausoleo di Augusto. For full synchronization, do not drop below 1 health square. So yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier when I was talking about the full synchronization thing. So, no running for Ezio until we find a doctor, which is kind of
I need
inconvenient.
to find the doctor.
But yeah, I forgot what I was going to talk about now. Was it about the side stuff, maybe? The... Oh my god, can you not... Frederick, come on, speed it up a little bit, buddy, huh? It was pretty inconvenient for stupid tutorials like this in the third game, but hey-oh.
Salute. I require medicine.
Let me look. Someone your age cannot recover from a wound like this with medicine. Here is something to dull the pain. You will heal over time.
Grazie.
4 out of 5 doctors would suggest leeches, but they have not proven effective against such things. However, I can recommend several good colleagues around the city. Do you need anything else?
No need to be shy. Come forward.
Okay, oh cool. So we can access medicine, and we've got like a little fast, you know, like speed options. So your most popular options. So that is pretty convenient for me. Medicine, hidden blade, sword, and fists are really the only ones I use. So.
Someone my age.
Yeah, I remember what I was talking about now. Sean was talking about the glitches in the Animus from Subject 16. That is again relating to the glyphs.
My back.
Well, I guess the doctor had a point then, huh? It was relating to the glyphs, which do make a reappearance in this game, though not on the scale of last time. Now you can see we got a feather here, and there are only 10 in the entire game, as opposed to 100 in the previous one. As the main collectible, that's been replaced by the Borgia flags, really. I don't really know what the purpose of the feathers is, but it's just a collectible. But right, so obviously we've got a viewpoint here. First one of the game. So let's get it scanned. And there we go. Straight into a haystack.
What's gone out of the peasant is resisting arrest. We will show him how things operate under the Borgia.
Machiavelli can wait.
Alright, Taylor Guards, how we doing? Not even at 20 minutes yet, we should be fine. So yeah, that VR training program, obviously, I'll probably redo it at the end of this episode as like the final thing, and we'll redo it and get gold, because we're going to get gold on all of them. There's a trophy for getting gold on 3 of the VR programs, but we're going to do it on all of them. I don't think it's even required for 100%, it's just a personal thing. So we'll get that done. Other stuff that goes on in the game, I think I'll explain as we actually reach it. Let's just blend in the group, let them pass. But yeah, pretty much this first set of missions is just a tutorial for how to do things in the game before the action really starts later on. But obviously we'll see all those for ourselves. But hey ho. I think what I might try and do is one of the VR, just one VR program per episode, and so that we're not dragging it out throughout the whole game, but we're not bunching them all together in a tight spot. And I think there are about 3 different challenges for every section, maybe. But I think it changes. Well, it might be 6. I can't quite remember. We could probably have a look, can't we? The virtual training, free run on. Never mind, I was very wrong. We've got quite a lot of those to do. We'll work on those. Got that. Locates usually the shortest one, and the short kill streak one's that one that we did there. We were close, but it isn't too difficult. It's just us. I wasn't really prepared. But some of these are really difficult to do. I remember trying to grind those out. Not very fun, but some of them are. Like the kill streak ones are usually quite good, especially because of how much better the combat is in this game compared to Assassin's Creed 2. But yeah, obviously we'll work on collectibles as well. There's not nearly as many. It won't take us nearly as long as it did in AC2, but that was like nicely divided into each district of every city, because we got to travel pretty much all over Italy, whereas this one just takes whole in Italy, in Rome. Sorry, obviously it takes place in Italy. So yeah, so we'll pretty much just go through Rome in like groups. so we'll work on little things. But like I said, I'll explain all that stuff once we get to it. Alright, kill the guards. Thank you, finally. Hey! Hey! Hey, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. That's right. Look at that. No problem. Look at how easy was that. How easy. Alright, and that's the end of that little segment. Let's carry on.
She was beautiful.
She was, until that porco defiled her. I wish he'd just killed her. I wish he'd just killed La Mia Amata. People who saw her grow up cheered when he spat on her. Smiles on their faces when her neck...
I understand.
How can you? My Livia was innocent.
I have lost family to the robe. To treachery.
Il Carnefice watches from his home on the hill above. He threatens to hang me if I cut her rope.
Oh, we can't have that, can we? Well executed. Il Carnefice lives on the hill overlooking the gallows. Locate and kill him. Full synchronization. Kill your target with a hidden blade. Pretty simple. We'll kill most people with that blade anyway.
Take her down. I will deal with Il Carnefice.
Alright. So, yeah, so pretty much just a executioner, but clearly I mean, I don't like any executioners really. I can't say that I'm really close with any executioners, but he seems like bad even for that. Alright. It seems like this is going to be pretty easy to deal with.
Nice work down there.
Not my best. But it's hard to make art with poor materials.
Alright. You're going down, punk. That was pretty easy. No problemo.
Requiescat in pace.
There we go, there's our first Requiescat in pace in the game. I think. Yeah, it was. So you can see that everything's definitely looking a lot different in the graphics. Come on, I can take on all of you. Oi! That was rude. That was freaking rude.
Just like the others. Just let me go. Please.
Nah, you're alright.
Please, just let me go.
No, can't have no witnesses. Alright, yeah, that was pretty brutal of me. There's a chest here, so obviously treasure chests make a return as a thing, and also you can see we've got a collateral ring. There are certain little items that you pick up in chests in this game that can be sold at, I think, any shop really, but I might be wrong. If not, you can definitely sell them at tailors. I'm going to be keeping a hold of them, because some of them we do need for certain pouches, I think, or certain weapons. You need to give them a certain amount of things, and some of them are either very difficult to find or only appear in certain locations. So but this is how ROM's looking so far. Obviously, the one thing that's definitely a lot better is the fact that it's no longer laggy when you move things. Now, that wasn't me, that wasn't the game, the console's playing on the PC, that was just how the game was. It's like that for everybody. Okay, I think what we'll do is we'll do the next memory, and then we'll do that VR training thing. I don't think it's a very long memory that we've got coming up, it's just kind of a meet-up with Machiavelli. We'll bump into, well, obviously we'll open up any chests that we find, but we'll clean up ones that we miss as we make our way through the collecting spree, sort of, you know what I mean. Alright, so we're coming up to Machiavelli. Don't get in my face, you don't need to get in my face, it's quite rude. Alright, where's Machiavelli? There he is. Hey, yeah, buddy. Long time no see. Well, 2 episodes ago.
Ezio, what a surprise to see you here.
I thought you had sent for me.
Never. News of the Villa attack has spread across the city. We were certain that you were dead.
Not yet. I am still very much alive.
The Borgia must not discover that you escaped them.
New man in town, accompanying Machiavelli through Rome, encountering dangers along the way. Full synchronization. Throw the Borgia captain into the scaffold to kill him. Alright.
Follow me. Take care not to draw any undue attention.
When do I ever?
Of course. He is Captain Stealthy himself. The Mausoleo de Agosto. See, I just love this. I just love Ezio's Italian voice. It's beautiful. Right, you're not saying much, Niccolo. Don't.
You would be wise to purchase missing equipment. You will not live long in Roma without supplies.
True.
I have my blade.
And the guards have their guns, courtesy of the Borgia. Fortunately, I can help you.
Oh, sweet.
While you are in my debt, perhaps you will listen to reason.
As soon as I hear some, I will let you know.
Ooh, Ezio, you bloody savage. Alright, by the Stiletto and Roman Sportlers. Easy. Alright, so we got, well, Roman Sportlers. First piece of armor in the game. And small weapons, we have the Stiletto. Not so bad, not so bad.
Send me your amigo. Ben, now you can survive the journey back to Firenze.
Perhaps. But I'm not going to Firenze.
Oh.
There will be no peace until we rise up against the entire Borgia family and the Templars who serve them.
I do not recall such brave talk at Monteriggioni.
How could I have known that they would find me so quickly? That they would kill Mario?
Rodrigo surrounds himself with snakes and birds. Even his daughter Lucrezia has been sharpened into one of his most artful weapons. But she pales in comparison to the man behind the Villa attack. He is ambitious, ruthless, and cruel beyond imagining. The laws of men mean nothing. He murdered his own brother to take power. He knows neither danger nor fatigue. Those who do not fall by his sword clamor to join his ranks. The powerful Orsini and Colonna families have been brought to kneel at his feet. The King of France stands at his side.
Give me his name.
Cesare, head of the papal armies. What does he intend to do with his power? What drives the man? That I still do not know. But Ezio, Cesare has set his sights on all of Italia, and at this rate he will have it.
Is that admiration I hear in your voice?
He knows how to exercise his will. A rare virtue in the world today.
Okay, sure. How are we doing time-wise? Oh, 28 minutes. Alright, no worries. I'll still do everything I said I would. Just it might take us a little bit over 30 minutes. Well, it will take us over 30 minutes, but hopefully not too much. We're just getting immersed into the game now. This is like, I think this is kind of, well, this and maybe the next memory after, it's kind of like the last tutorial side of the game before we start getting to the real nitty-gritty. Right, where are you going?
Should we not travel by horse? Roma is quite large.
As Cesare's conquests in Romagna continue to succeed, and the Borgia grow in power, they have taken desirable areas of the city for themselves. We cannot use the stables here.
Oh, the will of the Borgia is law now?
What are you implying, Ezio?
Do not play dumb with me, Machiavelli.
Do you have some kind of plan?
I am improvising.
It's what we're best at. Alright, so this is the Borgia captain that they want us to throw into the scaffold. Not a problem. We shall do so willingly. Hey! No you don't. That's right. No. To grab the Borgia guard and throw him. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. No. No. Get up.
Stop wasting my time.
No, that's not the scaffolding. Does that look like the scaffolding to you? Right, grab him, come on. That's right. That's freaking right. Alright, everyone, move out of my goddamn face. You're all getting in my face and I don't like it. Right, Machiavelli.
Just because you kill a few guards does not mean the people will grant access to the stables.
You are right. We need to send a signal. Wait here.
Yes, we shall show them who they are messing with. Ezio Auditore da Firenze. Alright, so this is pretty much how to regain control of the districts. Basically, you need to kill the Borgia guards and burn down the Borgia tower. Now, this is also acts as a synchronization point. You can actually physically synchronize if you want to, which I'm going to do just for effect. But you can also, if you just ignite the tower, you automatically get it as synchronized anyway. But you know, just because I love the little music and it's a cool way to see around Roma, we'll do both. Alright, so if it gets down, we can ignite the tower with the magic of the elements at Ezio's fingertips, because there was no way, unless I'm missing a torch or something. Oh, I must have done.
It seems the stable is now available for purchase.
After you.
Okay. So this is how we gain influence. So once you've defeated... Actually, that starts at the next memory. We've got 100% synchronization, obviously. Once you've regained control over a territory from the Borgia, you can actually purchase all the stores and stables, fast travel points and landmarks in that particular area, and that builds up income, similar to how renovating Monteriggioni did in the first game. Not the first game, in Assassin's Creed 2. Obviously that is going to be a priority for us, but obviously I'll explain more about that once we get to it. Now, as I said, the final thing we're going to do for today is we're going to retry that short kill streak. So I'm not going to show all of it because you know how it goes, and we're probably going to fail it a few times anyway. So I'll see you guys at my first successful attempt at getting gold. There we go. Oh well, that'll definitely have done it. Ooh, look at that, that went up. 200 was the limit, and what did we get? 361. Very nice. Alright, and that is what we are going to end it with. So yeah, we passed it. It wasn't perfect, but we passed. That was the main point. I don't really care how well we do. We also got a trophy before when we did it for the first time, which was to get a 10-point kill streak, which also was in the first game as well, but was obviously, like I said, because the combat was a lot more rubbish, and it was harder to get that many enemies at once, was obviously took us a lot longer. But let me show you what that trophy actually was. We picked up a few in the past 2 episodes, or the past 3 episodes. So obviously that was technical difficulties. That was battle. I was wondering where the other ones were then. We got battle, winter vision, sequence 1, sanctuary for finding a secure place and re-entering the Animus. What was the other one that we got? Serial killer from an execution streak of 10 kills. So yes, so obviously, just like with Assassin's Creed 2, we are going to get platinum with this game. DNA, let's have a look at what we've done today. Sequence, actually we should probably look over sequence 1 as well, because we didn't cover last time because we were in present day once we'd finished. So we finished off Reunion, we did Vilified and Emergency Exit. That was all sequence 1. Sequence 2, we've done As Good as New, Well Executed and New Man in Town. We've got I don't know actually, it looks quite hard to tell how longer a sequence is going to be. I haven't unlocked that yet. Borgia Towers, we've done 1, occupied by Jacopo de Grassi. So yeah, and additional memories, we've picked up 2 viewpoints, 1 feather and 3 treasures. Inventory, we've got the Roman Sportlers now. Weapons, we picked up the stiletto stiletto dagger. Supplies, we're still low on medicine and bullets. Items, we picked up a single feather. Outfits, which now appears again now. Should probably equip one of these, I think, but I don't know. Trade objects, we picked up those. Yeah, you know how it is. The map, this is how we're looking so far. Obviously, we'll probably go back, and once we've completely ended this little sort of tutorial stage, we'll work on things properly. Recent entries we picked up from... We've actually picked up quite a lot, so it's going to be difficult. People, contacts, the last one we picked up was Machiavelli, I think. I think we've covered all those. Targets, Ilka and Nifice. So, let's have a pause and read. There's really not much to this guy. He's not really important. Society. I think we'd already read on these two. Doctors and tailors. I'm not... or blacksmith, whichever one it was. I don't think we have done yet. So, yep. All that jazz. We've done all the people, places. Tuscany, we already did those two. Rome, obviously we've just entered, so you can have a look at the Mausoleo di Augusto. Yeah, there's that. The Piazza del Popolo. Yeah. The Piazza di Spagna. The Trinita dei Monti. Yeah, there's all there is to that. The Aqua Vergine, if that's how you pronounce it. The Mira Aurelian, I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it. Alright. And of course we just got Roma, the capital of Italy. Alright. And the Cappella Sistina. Which we might have already picked up as well, but I'm not too sure. And obviously virtual training, we've done the short kill streak challenge. And that is where we are going to end it for today, guys. In the next episode, like I said, we'll probably try and finish up this tutorial set of memories as quickly as we can. And then we'll just start exploring the city, I guess, at our own pace. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to like, comment and subscribe. And also be sure to share the video, and I shall see you guys in episode 4. Bye, guys.